Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And I want to say Shalom to Akhman Akhwat out there, pursuing this truth diligently. Come at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled, E Doesn't See The Hypocrisy. Alright? And it wasn't, no, I didn't even realize it was kind of rhyming until just now, but E doesn't see the hypocrisy. Alright, so E doesn't see the hypocrisy. And it comes from this post that I found on Reddit, and it's by this person, I guess this is Twitter, and it says their name, not their username. I don't really know how Twitter works, so it's like at Garafon, but their name is America First, right? And you see it's two white women, right? Two white women, two Edomite women. And the comment says, I couldn't imagine walking into another country, demanding free stuff, demand I'm allowed to stay, and then say, fuck you if you don't let me. Hashtag DACA protest. And then you have Jake down here that comments back, D-Lo Taylor, goes by the name hashtag Black August, and he says, why not? Your ancestors did it. All right? So, E doesn't understand. They always complain about, oh, these immigrants, these fucking immigrants, they came here and they're taking our land. Well, why are you complaining? I mean, didn't you come here as immigrants and take land? Did you not do that? That's what you did. You came over and sailed over to another country, demanded that the land would be given to you at gunpoint. You held the Native Americans, the Gadites, at gunpoint, all right, and demanded this land, okay? And then you did all sorts of stuff by, having an astronomical calendar. You knew when there would be things like, what was it, like a full moon or a blood moon coming? And you said, if you don't give us this, your God's going to be very angry with you. And you played into that because they didn't know about this, and then you knew that there was going to be a blood moon, and then when it happened, it freaked the Native Americans out because they didn't know anything like that could happen. Okay, like that you could predict it, right? So you're demons, man. And it says, demand I'm allowed to say and say fuck you if you don't let me. And that's exactly what you did. Fuck you. This is our land. It's the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's not your land, all right? This was land founded on bloodshed. You came here and slaughtered millions of people, all right? You slaughtered so many Native Americans, Gadites, all right, Israelites, all right, which they're one of the 12 tribes of Israel, okay, the Lord's people. You slaughtered so many of them that it caused a global cooling. Now, all you economic environmentalists, Edomites, all right, act like you really give a shit. You would know that what global warming is, things getting warmer. Well, guess what? They killed so many people, all right, that the earth grew colder, right? It got colder because there wasn't as many bodies causing, body heat. That's an insane amount of people, all right? It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times the amount of those what happened in the what-a-cost, all right? And that, that if that even happened, all right, which we know, we're not going to talk too much on that, all right, but we know it didn't happen the way that they say it happened, okay? So, that's the truth of reality, man. They said every buffalo dead is an Indian dead, okay? And they have it's not an AI photo, it's a real photo that was around before AI wasn't even thought of, okay? Very old photo of an Edomite standing. Was it Edomite or was it Native American? I can't remember who's standing on the top of a pile of dead buffalo bones, man. Okay? And you say shit like, I couldn't imagine walking into another country and demanding free stuff, all right? And saying that I'm allowed to stay and fuck you if you don't let me. That's exactly what you did, all right? And like Jake says, why not? Your ancestors did it. You don't understand the hypocrisy of that? You don't get it, all right? What is hypocrisy? Let's go ahead and get that real quick. Hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? All right. Hypocrisy is an act of pretending to be someone or something that you're not, or to believe something you do not. So let's go. It says the practice of feigning to be one what is not. So let's go. Being a hypocrite. All right. Practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior does not conform to. Okay. So you're being a falsity, insincerity, all right? So dishonesty, all right? Double dealing, all right? So you're saying, oh, well, I don't understand how this could happen. Well, how do you not understand it? You did it. You're that same person. You can't act like you don't know how that could happen. You did it. You did it. That's like, what you're saying is you come up to me and you steal my Snickers bar, right? And I say, hey, man, you just fucking stole my Snickers bar, man. Give it back. No, it was ours. We found it. No, what do you mean you found it? It was sitting on the table. Yeah, well, we found it. All right, it was here. We were the ones who discovered it. No, the fuck you didn't. It's mine. I had it right here. You just came up and took it from me. No, it's mine. Well, I want it back. It's mine, and if you try to grab it again, I'm gonna kill you. Well, what the fuck then? And a matter of fact, now I'm gonna own you too. What over a candy bar? What the fuck? Yeah, we own you now. And if you say anything about it, all right, we're gonna kill you. And then years down the line, people are like, hey man, fuck you. This all started with the No, we got it fair and square. Why are you demanding more? Why do you want the candy bar? It's our candy bar. It was never your candy bar. You fucking liar. You fucking thief. You devil. All right? And these fucking cracker Edomites, man, oh boy, do you have something coming to you, man. Let's get Micah 2:1 and 2:2 and show you who these devils are. All right, Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is the power of their hand. Why is it in the power of their hand? Because we know the earth is given in the hand of the wicked, right? That's how it works with these devils. The earth is given in the hand of their hand, all right, because they're the wicked, and they can do whatever they want to an extent, right, as they would see it, and they can kill people, lie, rape, rob, murder, right, and do all these different evil, wicked things and evil deeds, all right, evil deeds. Why they plant these evil seeds, right? An old Eminem lyric, yeah, and that's what they do. They do these evil deeds and plant evil seeds, okay? They're just wicked, man, and when you call them out on their wickedness, they say, why are you bullying us? You just hate white people. You just hate us. No, we don't hate you just for the color of your skin. We hate you for who you are, man. We hate the Edomites, not the white people. It just so happens to be that most white people are Edomites, okay? It's like we don't love black people, all right? We love Jacob, all right? We're not black people. Even if our skin is as dark as, God damn it, what's his name? I forgot his name, whatever. Even if you look like Akon Black, all right? We don't. We ain't gonna say, oh, we love you because how dark you are. No, dark skin is beautiful, but we don't love our brothers and sisters because they're black. All right, we're not even black. We're various shades of brown. All right, browns. Okay, so we're not black, and black means void of light. So that's why we don't use that term. Black means void of light. All right, 1 minute. Black means void of light. So we're not gonna use terms like that. All right, we're not gonna call ourselves black. All right, being void of light when we're the only ones with the light. All right, and bear with me just 1 minute. But So anyway, in verse 2, it says, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. Okay, so this devil, they're just a devil, man. They're the devil, okay? Now, we don't like our people because they're black. We don't hate you because you're white, all right? We like our people because they're Jacob like we're Jacob, all right? They're Israelites like we're Israelites. We don't like you because you're Edomites, all right? And look at what the Edomites, look at all throughout the Bible what the Edomites did to the Israelites, okay? And Esau hated his brother because of the birthright, and said, I will slay my brother Jacob. What's another scripture? Thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews shall not escape what the hand of the Most High, all right? Or, something along those lines, roughly paraphrasing. What's another one? Since thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, right? You have a lot of different ones out there because you're a murderer, all right? A grapist, all right? A thief, okay? And when somebody calls you out on it, you project. You get all mad. No, you! Don't fucking hit us with that no, you. No, that ain't how this works, man. It ain't a no you situation, man. You're a fucking devil. All right, you're the devil. Well, you're 17% of the 30% of the population. You make up 100% of the crime, 90% of the crime. That ain't how that works. All right, and guess what? You can make any statistics up too, because guess what? It's in the power of your hand. The earth is given in the hand of the wicked. Right? So you can make up any type of statistics you want. All right. You try to say, oh, black people are on welfare the most, but that's already been disproved. If you look, it's mostly the main majority is white people, all right, and then it goes Issachar, and then it goes Judah, right, and then under there, Asians and other people, right. So you lied about that one, okay? You lied about that one. Your statistics aren't right. Why are we gonna believe you when you say that our people make up most of the amount of the crime, but you say we're in the minority? How can we be in the minority, but we make up the most amount of the crime? And what about the areas that are what about the areas like Oklahoma that have a really high crime rate? There's not a lot of Jake there. Who's making up that crime rate? How are you piling up this crime rate data? Are you only going to the largest city where Jake happens to be? Because if you're going to the city where all the Jakes happen to be, it seems to be that, yes, there's going to be a large percentage of crime that's committed by Jakes, because there's a large percentage of Jakes that happens to be in that area. All right? Now go to the rural areas. There's going to be a shit ton of crime still. They say in all the conservative areas, there's like, the crime is doubled or tripled, right? And that's where all the white people are. So why is that the case and not where the black people are? Why is all the main crimes happening where the white people are and not where the black people are, right? I'm using your terms, okay? Why is it happening where the Edomites are and not where the Jakes are? Why is that, It's almost like the statistics are bullshit. All right? So, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off there. I'll come back in a minute, Lord willing, and I'll piece this together probably when I get off work or on a break, or I'll see what I can do. But until then, Shalom. I'll be right back with you and piece it in. All right, we're back. So, right before I left off, I wanted to go ahead and grab Jeremiah 50:7. I didn't quite have enough time, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that now. Let's go and get Jeremiah 50. Scroll down. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was reading in the wrong place. There we go. So Jeremiah 50:7, it says, all that found them, we want to read up, well, you can see right here, I wanted to read up to get the context. Jeremiah 5:4 says, in those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek the Lord their power. They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. My people hath been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All right? And here is talking about the Edomites. Verse 7, all that found them have devoured them. And their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. So this is dealing with Esau, thinking that they've not been in any transgression. They've not committed any wickedness, right? Because we sinned against the Lord. So like it says, and their adversary said, "We offend not. We offend not. We haven't done anything wrong. They sinned against the Lord, didn't they?" Right? So they think that they didn't do anything wrong, and that's the sentiment of what we were reading earlier. All right, and I closed it out because we don't really need any more. But the hypocrisy of these devils, man. They don't think that they've done anything wrong. And every time you try to bring something up, they say, oh, that's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. Forget it. Oh, Jim Crow, that's a long time ago. Forget about it. But yet they won't ever forget about any of these other events that ever happened, right? They won't forget about World War I. They won't forget about World War II. They won't forget about 9/11. They won't forget about Pearl Harbor. They won't forget about any of these things, but they expect our people to forget about, the colonization. They expect our people to forget about, the theft of America. All right, and all the land that they've taken. All right, from all of us. All right, Judah, Gad. All right, Issachar. All right, they're just taking everybody's land, man. All right, they even take the other heathens' land. All right, that's what they do. right? They covet fields and take them by violence. That's who they are. That's them as a people, okay? And these devils do it, and they don't think they're ever in the wrong for doing it. They think that they're going to get away with it, that it's fine, it wasn't really that big of a deal, yada, yada, yada. And the devil's getting, these devils, man, woo, they're going to get paid back, all right? So let's get Psalms 49 and 11. Psalms 49 and 11, it says, and this shows you the pride of these devils, all right? And there's more we could get about pride. Let's go and get, he is a proud man, right? Let's go and get that, show you how these devils are. So this is Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth, by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. Here we go. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Same devil, stealing people, stealing lands. All right, he's proud. He thinks he's the shit. He's not even the fart, right? That's that fucking Ice Spice lyric. Not even the fart, man. You know, here it is. You think you're everything under the kitchen, man. You're not even the drain. All right, you're nothing. You're nothing. You are a base man. All right, you are the border of wickedness, base man. You're the base model, right? You don't have any upgrades or nothing. All right, you can't run, you can't jump. All right, you can't dunk. All right, you can't sing. You're not creative. Okay, you can't cook. You can't season, right? You can't joke. You're not funny. You don't look good, right? You look dusty. Inside joke. But, and you think that you're the shit. And you're not. You're on the bottom, all right? And that's hilarious. They're so proud that you're on the bottom and you think you're on the top, man. Moab is above you, all right? Ham is above you. Ishmael is above you. Moab and Ammon is above you. And damn sure you know that Israel is above you. All right, we're above all other nations. And you're on the bottom, and here you are thinking you're on the top. Oh, white is the most beautiful. We're the most beautiful. We're the most blah, 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 blah. You're on the bottom, man. You are on the bottom. Okay? The Lord's built you in a position to make you look like you're something, but you're nothing. And you don't even realize that you're on the bottom. You're too busy, masquerading around like you're the top, but you're not. Well, we have all the money. It doesn't matter if you have all the money. All right? You can give a man millions of dollars and he can still be a base man. All right? Fucking laugh at doo-doo and poop jokes. All right? And not be able to cook or clean. All right? Or do anything for yourself. Can't even wipe your ass right. Right? Inside joke. Doing all these different fucking things and you think you're the shit. And you're not. You're less than even the fart. Right? You're the feeling. You're not even the feeling that comes when you start to get that bubble gut. All right, before the fart even comes out, you're not even that, man. You're not even any part of the. You're nothing. You're nothingness. Nothing. Okay. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Nothing. You're nothing. You're pointless. Okay. You're just wicked, and that's it. You're proud and you're wicked. All right. You're wicked and you're proud. That's it. And you think you boast and you brag and we got the best country in the world. Oh yeah. Well, it's not your country. All right, you stole it, okay? You stole it. And then you don't even understand the hypocrisy that you say you talk. All you do is talk about all illegals and illegal immigrants and immigrants and immigrants and immigrants and people coming over and refugees and immigrants. You don't even realize that's what you were. You immigrated here, all right? Illegally. You're an illegal immigrant, okay? You came over here, all right, fleeing, quote-unquote, persecution. And what did you do to get away from the persecution? You persecuted others. All right, because you're a devil, all right? And you told these devils, and you said that the British were so bad. Oh, the British are so bad. They're so rude to us. We're going to flee persecution. And what did you do? To get away from persecution and people that were harming you, you harmed others. You're just as bad as them, all right? And you're the same people, man. You're just a devil. Psalms 49 and 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All you got to look up, and you can do this. I'm not going to do it for you. I've done it millions of times. Not millions, literally, but, figuratively. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60s of times, all right? Just type in, how is America named, right? How is America named? How is Europe named, all right? Look at certain these things, all right? Just look. All right, just look, type in a bunch of different things, and just all these different places, and look how they were named. Okay, just it doesn't even have to be somewhere that you would think would be a white place. I don't know how India was named. Just look up how it was named. Just study, just look it up out of curiosity's sake. See how it was named. Why was it named that? Hell, now I'm curious. How was India named? All right, the word India comes from Sanskrit word Sindhu, which comes from the Indus River. The Greeks and the Iranians adapted the name as Hindos or Indos, which referred to the area of the East Indus River. The name India appeared in the Greek in the 5th century BCE, in Old English in the 9th century, and the Modern English in the 17th century. Interesting. The translation from Bharat to India is common, as the country's common name was influenced by colonialism. There you go. Linguistic diversity and political changes. So there you go. When India gained independence from British rule in 1947, the Constituent Assembly debate included arguments for using Bharat instead of India. However, the amendment to change the name to India, that is Bharat, was passed. So there you go. You see how it goes. Named after a river. But while we're here, I'll do it. How was America named? The name America comes from the Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci, and we know some Italians, like the original Sicilian, were actually Jakes, Judites. All right, but we know a lot of them aren't as well. All right, just like we know that a lot of the Irish were as well, but that doesn't mean every Italian and every Irishman is a Jake. That's just not how it works. All right, not everybody that's brown skin is a Jake either. Okay, so Psalms 49:11 again. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So these devils think that, they're the most powerful nation, that, no, this is our land. It's our land, and we're going to keep it forever, and we're the most powerful nation. We have Trump, and we have guns, and we have bombs, and we have the most powerful United States, we have the most powerful military, United States military, and, we can take over any country if we wanted to. That's, and we're gonna continue the home of the brave and the land of the free. And that's just not the case, right? That's just not the case, right? So let's get another one. Exodus 21:16. It says, I'll just start from 14. Exodus 21:14. It says, But if a man come presumptuously unto his neighbor to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right, another scripture is, he that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. And you devils are going to go into captivity, man. And you're going to die, all right? And then you're going to have that point, you're going to be in, not every Edomite's going to die necessarily with the, in the bomb blasts. All right, you got to realize there's some Edomites from other countries as well that are going to, quote-unquote, make it, not be saved, but it'll be set aside for captivity. And, you're directly going to be having hands laid on you, all right? Not in a good way. All right, you're going to directly go into captivity, and be forced in subjection. All right, men and the women. All right, and the men are going to work hard. The women are going to work hard. All right, some men are going to pop some of your women. All right, not, of course not, your wives or anything like that. That shit's all going to be dissolved. I don't know how that's, going to go, because eventually you're just going to, I don't even know if, you're going to be quote unquote, I'm sure you're going to have your wives in the kingdom, because, that's the act of being married is when you have sex. And, of course, you're going to be having sex because you're going to have little Edomite babies that are going to raise up, to be slaves. All right? So there's that thing that's going to happen. But you're not just going to be, with your wife like that, and have a good old time in captivity or anything like that. But we're not going to be, when those Edomites go into captivity, we're not going to pop your wives. That's the thing that Esau does. That's the profanity. All right, but you single women, y'all going to get it. All right, all the other nations are going to get it. All right, and you're going to be handmaids. All right, handmaids and servants. all right? And, you're going to be those women that, use those palm leaves, all right, to fan us. And you're not going to like it, all right? But you're not going to have any other choice because you don't understand how powerful Jacob is in that day, all right? When we get our spiritual power back, you're going to, and in the kingdom, you're going to try to, you try to throw a rock at it. It's not going to do any damage, all right? Try to stab us, the knife's just going to break, okay? We'll even be able to know if you're having an ill thought against us, man. We can force choke the shit out of you like in Star Wars. What'd you say, bitch? Just flying back 30 feet, all right? Bet they won't do it again, all right? But this shows you, man, what type of punishment's coming your way, all right? Well, captivity, but also you're going to be put to death as well. Somebody going to be put to death, somebody be in captivity, and you got to realize with spiritual power, you can kill someone and bring someone back to life, all right? You might choke the shit out of a slave and be like, oh, bring him back to life. Do it again. Bring him back to life. That's no way to live, right? But that's what you get because you've done all sorts of terrible atrocities towards us. So Exodus 21:16, it says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. There you go. All right. Well, that's not the one we want. Numbers 35 and 33. But that one's good again. All right. Numbers 35. 33. Verse 33, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Who shed all this blood, man, in this land? All right, Esau, killing Native Americans, killing so-called black folk, all right? Killing, so-called Native Americans, so-called black folk, so-called, Mexicans, right? Which would be, the Native American so-called would be Gadite, all right? So-called black people would be Judah, all right? Or Benjamin or Levi, depending on, where they're from. That's the southern kingdom that's commonly called black people, all right? Judah, Levi, and Benjamin, all right? And then you have the whole southern kingdom that's commonly called, Native Americans and Latinos, okay? And you've done all sorts of atrocities towards our people, right? And, so-called Mexicans being Issachar. So, yeah, man, and he doesn't even see the hypocrisy that they say these things and they don't even put two and two together what's coming out their mouth, man. They don't realize that they came here and stole this land, okay? And it's in the back of their mind. They try to make it seem like, and if they do ever acknowledge it, like we made that lesson a while ago, they say, yeah, it was stolen, that wasn't right, but look what it's turned into. You would have never had this if it wasn't for us, right? Trying to make it seem like it's a good thing, right? It's like if I came to your house, killed your whole family, murdered the dog, all right, but I gave you a really nice field to run around in and built you a little shack. See, look, you would have had none of this, man. If I went to kill your whole family, you would have had none of this. Can you imagine? Esau is a devil, man. They don't even understand the things that they say. It shows who they are, man. All right? Their tongue is falling upon themselves, and the Lord's cursing them right now, man. And they're starting to be revealed, all right? And he doesn't see the hypocrisy. So that's the lesson. I'm going to go ahead and close out with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing, shalom.